World leaders and World War II veterans are gathering to mark D-Day 75 years ago tomorrow. June 6, 1944, a day that changed the course of the war, the course of history. The operation cost the lives of 10,000 Allied forces. It's believed more than 4,000 died on that first day alone. So many of them are buried right here, never making it home. The commemorations began today in Portsmouth, England. President Trump and the First Lady, along with the Queen and other dignitaries, right there where many of those troops set out to cross the English Channel for the shores of Normandy. Tonight, we hear from those World War II veterans from America who made the trip. We have been documenting their journey. And the president taking part in the solemn events and making news tonight of his own when asked about avoiding the Vietnam War draft. ABC's Terry Moran leads us off tonight from Paris.
In Portsmouth on the English Channel, a remembrance and a celebration. Leaders from 15 nations, those who sent their sons from this port to free Europe, and Chancellor Merkel from Germany there too. Queen Elizabeth, the last world leader who was an active participant in World War II. She was a truck mechanic and driver, paid tribute to the troops of D-Day.
The wartime generation, my generation, is resilient, and I'm delighted to be with you in Portsmouth today.
President Trump read from President Franklin Roosevelt's famous D-Day prayer broadcast to the nation over the radio that fateful night.
And we know that by thy grace and by the righteous of our cause, our sons will triumph.
And this remarkable moment, D-Day veterans walk on stage, old men who were heroes in their youth, and all the leaders, the Queen too, rise to honor them. Afterwards, the president bidding farewell to Her Majesty, who he clearly admires.
Great woman, great woman.
The day's commemoration of heroism in war triggering a question to Trump from his friend Piers Morgan on ITV's Good Morning Britain. Morgan asked the president, who avoided service in Vietnam, whether he'd wished he'd gone.
Well, I was never a fan of that war, I'll be honest with you. I thought it was a terrible war. I thought it was very far away. Nobody ever, you're talking about Vietnam, and at that time, nobody ever heard of the country. This isn't like I'm fighting against Nazi Germany. We're fighting against Hitler.
Would you like to have served generally, perhaps in another?
I would not have minded that at all. I would have been honored, but I think I make up for it right now. Look, $700 billion I gave last year, and then this year $716 billion.
Terry Moran joined us live tonight from Paris. And Terry, we know the president is heading here to Normandy tomorrow.
That's right, stopping over in Ireland tonight, David. He's stopping at his golf club on the Atlantic coast, but tomorrow he will be in Normandy joining Chancellor Merkel and the leaders of that alliance that liberated a continent. David?
And we'll see you right here as well, Terry. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.